Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a minute, but I just wanted to do a quick video because the new year is coming and setting goals, and so I'm doing a little accountability video for myself and my goals going into the new year for Cam. And just kind of anyone that's thinking about maybe getting into this industry, or maybe you're a stripper and thinking you want to change or pivot and do something else. I think Cam is a great option, especially if you don't like to be touched or anything like that. I do have a video on strippers versus camming, so make sure you go and check that out. Also guys, make sure you like this video and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. So I'm just going to talk about my goals going into 2024 and what I've been doing. So my goals is really just, now that I have the time and the opportunity, I guess you would say, I really want to try to up my goals, my weekly, hourly goals. And I really want to shoot for, like, I know this is like a lot, but I really want to put in the work here on out, because I have goals for the next 3 years, my 3-year goal, I guess you would say. So I'm going to try to do no less than 50 hours a week. I would love to do 60 plus hours weekly, and I have the time that I can do it now. So there's no excuses for that. I mean, the only thing I need to make time for right now is just my fitness and my health that I'm working on, and then I do have stuff that I do during the day, but my goal is to put in the 8 hours nightly. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on. One of the big things I'm working on. Also, confidence. I know that confidence is a big thing with me, and being more confident on Cam. I know that's been hindering probably my success if I had to really evaluate. I can really get in my head about things, especially like weight and where I want to be and the way my body looks and just, you know, everything. Yeah, so I'm really trying to work on that and just being comfortable in my own skin, if that makes sense. So I'm working on that. So body image, confidence, hours online. What else do I want to work on? I think that's it. I really want to win some contests this year. I've been placing top 100 in one of my sites that I work on. So I'd like to win more and do better. I mean, that's something else. So those are kind of my goals going into 2024 with Cam. As well as bring more information for you guys on YouTube. So if there's any information that you guys want or want me to talk about or deep dive, I would like to go more into the secrets of camming and deep dive into that, of some things that I have learned along the way that I didn't know, that I have found out, the secrets. So maybe I'll spill some of those secrets for people. And yeah, and just seeing, I think the big thing too that I always talk about with hours is being consistent, and I can be consistently inconsistent. So yeah, I just really want to give it my all and be consistent. And accountability, so this is my accountability video to myself, that I'm going to put in the hours. I'm going to work on my confidence. I'm going to work on my presence on Cam, and not be in my head. I'm so in my head sometimes that it's like, get out of my head. So that's what I'm working on. And so I'm making this video also for you guys that maybe you're out there and you're thinking about getting into Cam, or maybe I have a lot of people thinking maybe they want to switch sites. And my biggest piece of advice is, if you're wanting to try another site, or you're thinking about switching a site and you've been on a site, I don't care how long it's been, do it. The best thing I ever did was switch sites, because the one site was not working for me. And when I switched sites and I seen the potential, the clientele potential and the money potential, I was like, Not that I have any regrets, but I do regret staying so long on one site because I felt like I had to, because that's the site I started on. I had given it so many years. But if you have loyal fans, they'll go with you wherever you're going. So I wouldn't worry about that. If you can work 2 sites at once, I do. I have doubled my income since doing that. And it's really nice where you might have one bad day on one and a good day on another one, so it kind of balances out, which is really nice. So I recommend doing that if you can. If you cannot, then don't do it. I would also recommend, if you're working 2 sites, maybe do, like, depending on how many hours you work a day, say you work 4 hours, do 2 hours on one, 2 hours on another. Or if you're really busy, just stay on that one and don't worry about the other one. So kind of break up your hours that way is a good way you could do it. So those are kind of my pieces of advice. If you're maybe a stripper and you're thinking that industry isn't for you, but you still want to make a good income, I really think camming is a great way to, like, get out of that and kind of go into the live world. I know it's really weird at first to be, like, talking to a camera and, like, no one there. It does take a little bit of time to get used to that, but if you're a stripper, you kind of have a little bit of idea about the SW work, and so you're kind of not going into it blindly. So transitioning, that's really good. Yeah, or if you just want to dabble in it, you know, new year, new start. Like I said, you can also, if you make an account, you sign on, you don't like it, you can totally delete your account. You can go in and delete everything and be done with it. So if you don't like it, there's that option too. If you guys have any questions, always feel free to email me if you don't want to leave a message here on YouTube. My email's down below with my links to my sites that I use. And if you guys need any help navigating those, feel free to message me and I can help you. There are also very, very good sites that have, like, 24-hour support, so you can email them. They're really good at getting back to you if you have any questions. What else? And if you have any questions about any other site, like I said, I think I worked on all of them, or have tried them all out. I think there's maybe like 1 or 2 I haven't. But maybe I'll dabble into all those this year again. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, so that's where I am. Last week I did get my 50 hours in, so I was really proud. I think I got 52 hours in last week, and my money was great. So if that tells you anything, hours, money, or hours, you're getting seen more. Remember that the more hours you put in, the more people see you. Maybe Joe Schmo doesn't have money today or doesn't have the time. He's seen you, he knows when you're going to be on, and he'll come back and spend the money. So I just think putting in the hours is just such a great thing to get your exposure if you can. If you cannot, like I said in other videos, put in the time that you can, be consistent with the time that you're putting in, and go from there. And have a good personality. It's, you know, you'll do great. So I think that's what I wanted to chime in. Like I said, I really just wanted to make this video to hold myself accountable to my word, and making sure that I do my part in my success and my journey to the top, and my 3-year plan. I have 3 years that I really want to hit my goals. So yeah, so my 3-year journey begins on Cam. I'm not going to retire anytime soon, but I have goals that I want to, you know, step up and move further in my career, not only in Cam, but on YouTube with camming, and bring you guys information. And I just don't think, like I said in previous videos, I just don't think there's a lot of information on the cam world, or what it's about, or a community per se of cam models. So I would love to get like a community of us SW workers, and like come together and kind of get to vent to each other, or what's going on, or how we're feeling. I know that mental health really plays a role in this industry, and it is hard when you're in this job, and like where I'm from, nobody knows what it is. I just say I'm an influencer because no one understands it, or if you say what you do, they're just like a stigma towards it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? SW worker, oh, you're, you know what I'm saying when you tell people what you really do. So they don't understand. And so there isn't really a lot of people to talk or vent to. So this is just a channel for all us SW workers. If you guys have any questions, I have said before, I think I am going to talk about OF. I use that as a secondary source of income. It is not my main source of income, so I am still learning about that. I do not put 100% into that because I can't. With working cam 50 to 60 hours, I literally don't have the time. But I do that for, I kind of have OF as like, any customers that want to chit chat with me offline, or want a custom video or want a video. All my videos are only there. I only sell my videos there. I do not sell them on my campsites. Every single video I've ever made or whatever will be sold there. So that's kind of like my exclusivity for that, and that's kind of where I get my flow of people. But I do know the ins and outs if you want to make that your main source of income, and like if you really put in the work on that, you can make really good money. But like I said, that's my second source of income. It's not my main. If I put my time into it, I'm sure I could do a lot more than I am now. But I'd rather be live. I'm a live kind of gal, or YouTube videos. I love making YouTube videos. But content, it's just not my main focus. I think in 2024, I'm really going to try to like set certain days to do content, because if I don't do that, then I really can fall short of making my content. You know, if you understand what I mean. Like, you really have to put aside days, especially when you're putting in 50, 60 hours somewhere. You really have to set aside time for your content days. Like I said, because it's even hard to just pop on and do a YouTube video if I don't set aside the time for content. So I think that's another goal that I'm going to be working on, is content days. Setting aside maybe 1 or 2 days a week during the day to dedicate only to making content. I think that will really help me staying consistent, not only here on YouTube, but with OF too. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to message me, or what you want to see in a next video. Like I said, I have some ideas about secrets of the cam world, without getting myself in trouble. Secrets of contests in life. Contests, maybe favorites of the cam world. I think sites have favorites. We can talk about that. We can deep dive into anything you guys want to talk about. Maybe the craziest stories on cam. Those are always funny. And I'll talk more about OF if you guys want to know more about the content and how to make money that way. I have some really great info on that. If you want to just do OF full time, you can totally do that. But you're going to have to put 100% in, especially if you don't have a following. I'll say that. But yeah, so I just wanted to make this video as an accountability, setting goals. Here we go, 2024, and I'll see you guys on the next one.